For years, the presence of plastics in our water has been a major concern.
But with not much data available on how exactly it impacts our health, some are hoping to change that on the road to a solution.
13 News Side's political reporter Josh Alberta spoke to a local water expert and the lawmaker behind that push in Congress. Josh, what do we know about what is being proposed?
Yeah, guys, the proposal in Congress would put millions of dollars toward gathering more of this research on how plastic impacts our health, an area where some feel there's just hasn't been enough. Health hazards in Michigan's waterways have long been a top concern for its people, given the state's care over a vast amount of the world's fresh water supply. And it's what we might not see that has many worried.
Something like 90% of water samples that we take or other scientists across the Great Lakes takes, you find microplastics in that.
Plastics, in particular micro and nanoplastics. They're tiny and hard to remove, and they're virtually everywhere.
Even in remote parts of the Great Lakes, like the national parks we have, you find microplastics there. We know that we find them in our own bodies, but the big unknown is what are the implications of that?
Now, a member of Michigan's congressional delegation is aiming to tackle what some see as a crucial data gap.
It's time, particularly as it pertains to plastics and public health, that we move past alarming headlines and actually get access to data.
Congresswoman Haley Stevens this week introducing what's been named the Plastic Health Research Act.
I just kept seeing in terms of plastic health coming up again and again, and not enough backing for research.
If passed, the bill would put $10 million each year between 2026 and 2030 toward research programs and grants to study how plastic exposure impacts our health.
I don't want to do good policy making without good data. And that's why we need to reject dogmatism and really search for and identify the science.
Somewhere where there's little knowledge, but that could help to find a solution.
The concern is that buildup might be a problem itself, or that other chemicals might be attached to those plastic particles and may have some negative effects on human health. I think that is an open question, and one that's hopefully will be the focus of future research.
And we have much more on what's in this bill and what we heard this week at the story on our website, 13onyourside.com. Guys.